This guy I'm casually seeing says he wants to date me, see where this could go, sends 36 roses to my house yesterday. Nice, right? Is it? Because I like toxic men. I like toxic games. I like the chase. Amanda, why do you self-sabotage?
Because I like toxic men. I like toxic games. I like the chase.
It's gotten to a point where women are openly admitting to you guys and making videos telling you that they don't like nice guys, what really attracts them and what really turns them on. Go back and watch the clip. If you want a woman to chase you, if you want a woman to stay addicted to you and stay attracted to you, don't be a nice guy. Don't try to please them, because when you do, they're going to laugh at you. That poor guy that brought her 36 roses, she didn't even deserve that. Women want to work for you. They want to do things to get in your good graces. They want to do whatever they have to do to gain your commitment. This is what's going to cause them to chase you when you don't commit to them right away. When you don't buy them flowers, when you don't go out of your way and buy all this stuff for them, crazy dinners and gifts and drinks. Stop doing that, guys. Go back and listen. She's telling you what turns her on, what type of guys she like to chase. Now, she doesn't like guys who are abusive verbally or physically, but what she means by toxic is she wants a guy who's going to be there one day and not going to be there, who's going to hang out, have a good time, and then go about his business and stay on his purpose. Go work on his business, his mission, his get more money, get different streams of income. They want a guy who wants to focus on themselves. This is what's going to cause her to chase you guys. I know it's crazy. It sounds counterintuitive. And you're like, but I'm just being a nice guy. I'm just bringing her flowers. I'm just going to tell her how I feel. I'm going to tell her that I really love her and care about her and I want her to be my girlfriend and I want to date her and see where things go and lock her down. Women don't chase guys that want to do that. They don't like those type of guys. But here's the thing. You've been told and sold this narrative through watching these silly Disney movies and these love comedies and these dramas that continue to chase the girl. Do whatever you can to please her. Buy her some flowers, buy this, do this, and she would want to be with you. She'll give you sex. Guys, I'm telling you, she'll take all that stuff, but she'll be turned off. She's not going to really want to be with you for you because above all, women want to be with guys who put themselves number one. Women want to look up to guys. They want to say, man, I'm finally with this guy. This guy finally committed to me. He finally took me out for a cheeseburger. Women want to earn a spot in your life. They just don't want to be handed to them because once they get it, they're going to be like, okay, well, that was easy. It's just how it is. Easy come, easy go. So if she gets your commitment and she gets your flowers and dinners and all these different things, she's going to be like, well, okay, well, that was it. That's all I have to do was give him some sex. That's all I have to do is, sleep with him and that's it. Wow, he didn't make me work for this position in his life. Then she's going to take you for granted. Then she's going to stop chasing you. Then she's going to stop working for your commitment. You're going to give her all this time. You're going to put in all this effort. And you're going to try to prove to her that you're the one. But guess what you're doing? You're running her away. Now, she can't explain it, just like that female Amanda in the first clip. She's like, I don't know why, dude. I don't know why. The reason why is because women want to be with the guy who is better than them, a guy who they have to work for. They don't want to be with a nice guy. I know it sucks, and you're like, man, this is ridiculous, but it's the facts. You have to accept female nature and accept them for who they are. They love chasing guys who don't care about them. They won't admit this because it sounds crazy. In society's eyes, they're like, They don't want a guy who doesn't care about them. But behind closed doors, they want a guy who puts himself first, who has other women that he's talking to and hooking up with and sleeping with. Because once she gets that commitment and she gets that little bit of time she gets, man, she's going to love you like crazy. She's going to chase you. It always happens. They can't help it, guys. Listen, I mean, from the horse's mouth. I've been telling you guys this for years, right? That women want to chase a guy who puts himself first, who focuses on his purpose, who cares about him and himself first, not puts a woman first. Because once you do that, listen, she will eventually either cheat on you, take you for granted, start disrespecting you, and leave you that much quicker. I can say this, the good relationships that I've been in, the women that that lasted with me for the longest, were the women who I was putting to work, the women who I was making them do things for me, do my laundry, get the stuff from the dry cleaners, do my dishes, vacuum, all these different things I was making them do because I was making them earn a spot in my life. Now, the women that I was just saying, okay, let me just take you out. Let me do this for you. Let me do all these different things and try to keep the girl around, try to please her. Every woman that I did that with, it always 100% of the time backfired. You know why? Because they didn't like that. That disgusts them. They're like, you're like all these other guys that's trying to please me. And women ultimately want to be the ones to serve and please you, the man. Listen, this is how biology is. You can't override that. I don't care how many love drama movies that you've watched and the guy was chasing her and he finally got her and he brought her flowers. He got on one knee and said, would you be mine? All that crap means nothing to women in reality because what they want is a dominant guy, not a guy who's a people pleaser, who's a yes man, who's going to say, here, baby, here you go. What can I do for you now? What can I do for you? They want to be the ones to do that because that turns them on. Because if you want to be a dominant alpha male, what you need to do is get with a submissive woman who's going to want to please you. Submission means pleasing, means doing things for you. Dominant alpha male doesn't mean you're bringing her all these 3 bouquets and all these flowers and silly things. Now, I'll say this. Once she's earned all that, once she's put in the time, the energy, the effort, the work, once she's been consistent, she's been pleasing you, she's been serving you, once she's been doing all that for a while, then you can start doing little things for her. You don't have to completely not do anything for her, but she has to earn that. She has to earn your time. She has to earn your presence. She has to earn your energy and your efforts. Because once you make her earn this, then she's going to be like, wow, this guy, I can cherish him. But if you just give her everything up front, why would she want to chase you? Why would she want to pursue you? And so many guys wonder, why does she don't text me first? Why haven't I seen her after the first date? That's because you put her on a pedestal and you're just like all the other guys. Women want to be the ones to work to get you a time, commitment, and ultimately a spot in your life. Now, if you want to say, well, she's just talking crap, go ahead, do it your way. Go ahead, send her a bouquet of flowers. Go ahead, do all these different things for her. Put her on a pedestal. Tell her how beautiful and amazing she is. I guarantee you she'll go sleep with a guy quick and cheat on you with the guy who's doing none of that, who's not going to worship her, who's not going to pedestalize her and try to please her and be a yes man. It always works like this. Women can't help it. And this is how biology is. So if you want a woman to chase you, what you need to do is, number 1, put yourself first. You matter more than any woman. That's what type of guy that they want to be with. That's the type of guy that they dream about. They don't dream about a guy who's a people pleaser, who's on his knees trying to do everything he can to keep her and worshiping her. Women don't want guys like that. Yeah, it's crazy. And you're like, I've been taught that I have to do that. Yeah, you've been taught wrong. So now, after you watch this video, make the change. It's going to be well worth it.